Hello! So today I'm going to be teaching you how to knit the provisional cast on using a crochet provisional cast on. You will need some yarn, waste yarn, contrasting colour to your main yarn that you'll be using in the knitted piece. You'll need your knitting needles, you'll also need a crochet hook. So we're going to start by creating a slip knot. You're going to put that slip knot on your crochet hook and give it a tug so that it's not too tight and there's a little bit of sliding room. Then grab your knitting needle in your left hand and hold that waste yarn out of the way. Your crochet hook is crossed over on top of the knitting needle, and you're going to take the ball end of yarn, wrap it underneath the knitting needle and over the crochet hook, pick up that yarn and hook it through. And that's one stitch cast on in your provisional cast on. So I'm going to repeat that for you. You're taking the ball end of yarn, wrapping it around the knitting needle underneath and over the crochet hook, and then you are hooking that yarn through the loop that was on your crochet hook, and that's stitch number 2 created. So I'm going to repeat that again, underneath the knitting needle, over the crochet hook. And you're just going to loop that through. Third stitch cast on. Oops, it's a little bit fiddly at times. So you're going underneath the knitting needle, over the crochet hook, loop that through, 4th stitch cast on, and so on. I'm going to repeat this a few times so you can see how it works and to give us a good number of stitches cast on. Okay, so you can see I have 20 stitches cast on my needle here. I've still got a live stitch on the crochet hook, so what I'm going to do is snip the yarn, loosen that loop that's on my crochet hook and pull the tail end through there and just give it a tug to tighten that up, and that's my provisional cast on. Now I'm going to go away and I'm going to knit across these just like normal stitches to create a little piece of stockinette fabric so you can see how it looks at the bottom. Okay, so you can see here that I've knitted a few rows of stockinette. That could be any fabric, it could be, you know, a rib, it could be a texture, anything you want, but I just did simple stockinette. And you can see that here is my provisional cast on, made in the contrasting cream yarn. Now depending on what your project is, it might be that you're binding off here and then picking up from the provisional cast on, or it could be that you're leaving these stitches on the needle and then undoing your provisional cast on to make a folded trim or something like that. Either way, all you do when undoing your provisional cast on is you just find an end of yarn and just carefully pull it through. Here we go. Okay. Just want to sort of untangle it from the rest of the work. Here we go. And now I'm just pulling this and it should very easily come undone. You might want to pick up these stitches with the needle as you go along. That's what I would usually do. I'm just going to do this for the sake of showing you on camera that all of these stitches alive now and ready to be knitted.